Before we had the big freeze, this place looked like Jurassic Park. Tons of miniature dinosaurs all over the place. Welcome to ARW. I'm Harold, and this is sort of a preview of the things that should be getting done around here. What's really happening is I'm falling further behind every day because I don't seem to have the motivation that I once had. Bertrand Russell was a guy that supposedly knew about motivation, and he said there was 4 motivators. One was money, or acquisitionist, you want to have more toys than the other guy. 2 was power, 3 was sex, and number 4 was boredom. I suppose that's what he said. And the problem with power is when the guy gets a little bit of power, the person that's got the power is more likely to make you miserable than to make you happy. For some reason, powerful people like to make the people that they've got power over, they like to make them miserable. That's some sort of perverse quirk of human nature, I guess. And as far as boredom, you know, he says that we need to get out like our ancestors did and go hunting and things like that, or have a waterfall that in every city that came over in a precipitous drop, and people would go over it in flimsy canoes and have a bunch of mechanical monsters in the water like sharks and things like that to increase the excitement when you hit the water. He must have been an interesting guy, although I don't know much about him. But anyway, I seem to be lacking in most of these motivations, and I'm getting further and further behind. I've got 2 Vevor reviews to do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 4 or 5 Harold projects to do, and let me just show you what I got to do. Okay, there's Vevor Project 1, Vevor Project 2, Harold Project 1, Harold Project 2, Harold Project 3, and there's a Harold Project 4. That fitting you see there with an L on it, that leaks. I've got to fix that. That's another one of my projects. I was watching Topper Machine the other day, and he showed all the things he had going on, and I made the remark, it looks like you got too many irons in the fire. Well, I could say that about me as well. In fact, it's true, and all these things have been accumulating because I don't know, don't get around to them. And I'm probably a champion procrastinator. Oh, yes, there's one more. I built this thing here according to Jerry Schmidt, I think that's his name. And this wheel here, I built this according to his specifications, this tensioner wheel, and I've never liked it at all. So here the other day, the piece I had welded on the back to hold a spring broke off because I went way the heck over with it, and I put another spring and such on there, but it sucks. I mean, that's basically, it just sucks. So what I'm going to do, I've ordered a gas spring, a couple of them, and I'm going to remove this piece and this piece, and I'm going to make another little mount for the wheel so that I can align it this way and, you know, this way, whatever. All right, and I'm going to put the gas struts on it, you know, the gas springs, and that should give me a lot better situation. And I'm going to maybe mount the hinge a little bit lower. I haven't totally got it solid in my mind as how I'm going to do it right now, but that's one of the other projects that's got to be done, and I need to do it before most of these others because I use that grinder a lot, and right now I've wiped out most of the belts by sticking something sharp up against them. Believe it or not, that don't work. Alright, so that's it. Short, sweet video about what should be happening in the future here. No guarantee it'll ever get done.